And okay. Alright, come on. And am I good? Let's see. Alright, come on. And on Twitch, let's. Oh, come on. Uh-huh. 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 Alright. 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 Alright, looks like everything's good. It's game time, everybody. Good to see everybody. What was it? Uh, so yeah, today is Today is our news day as usual, and what was it? We'll be going over the January transfer window. Not sure how long the stream will last. I really don't think there's that much to talk about. All right, well that's not true. There is some stuff to talk about, but yeah, I don't know. This window did feel I don't know. Felt like a pretty calm window. But whatever. But you know, what was it? There was some exciting stuff to talk about. We're gonna get into it now. Just hold on. Here we are. All right. First off, what was it? This story comes to us from Fox Sports. January transfer window, biggest winners and losers. Yeah, what was it? It was just a little piece. Crap. A little piece that what was it? Went over certain well, I looked at it a little bit. I didn't read it, but it goes over both individual players and clubs that they feel like came out of the January transfer window. Either what was it? Look, it got the best out of the January transfer window and got the worst out of the out of the window. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of odd because it talks about both individual players and clubs as a whole. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, what was it? I thought it'd be fun to look at. What was it? Talk about some of these guys. All right. Uh, hmm. I can't find an author for this story, so yeah, I don't know. Just it was written by someone. The 2026 the 2026 window closed on Monday with Jorgen Strand Larsen 66 million move from Wolves to Crystal Palace, the biggest deal done on deadline day. Okay, that's how you know. That's how you know that what was it? This deadline day was a complete dud. How is Jorgen Strand Larsen the biggest deal done? The guy has scored one goal. Oh damn. Oh, hey there, Planet. Good to see you. Arsenal got a corner. We pretty much scored. Oh shit. Yeah. Ah, crap. Are they? Hold on. Are they in one of the cup games right now? Oh yeah, they're in the FA Cup against Chelsea. Yeah. I don't know. Most cup games never really air in America, so yeah, I wouldn't. So yeah, I don't think I'm able to watch that. Yeah. Yeah, the FA Cup usually doesn't air in America, so I can't. Carabao? I thought it said. Hold on. Hmm. You sure it's Carabao? It says the EFL Cup. Or wait. Yeah, whatever. Oh crap. Yeah. Crap. Oh, yeah, you're right. What was it? I get it mixed up with the FA Cup sometimes. Sorry, man. Neither one airs in the US. I can't watch either one, so I get them mixed up sometimes. Crap. Yeah, crap. Why was I saying FA Cup before then? Uh, I'll keep you updated. Yeah, yeah, sure. Why not? So yeah, what was it? Talking about the January transfer window. First article from Fox Sports. January transfer window. The biggest winners and the biggest losers. Yeah, what was it? Uh, that was in there. Ah, shit. All right. Oh man, let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah. True. Truth be told, though, it was a pretty tame end to what's been a fairly quiet month in the transfer market. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? The next, you know what was it? The next article kind of talks about this, so I'll hang off on that. Indeed, aside from Manchester City, most of Europe's top teams did next to no mid-season business, while there was very little movement at all in France, Germany, or Spain, which wasn't that surprising, given January is traditionally a tough time to find good value for money. Yeah, yeah, what was it? Yeah. I usually try to stream on like Monday and Friday. I actually what was it? I postponed this one until today because yesterday was obviously transfer day. I didn't want any big news to happen, while I was streaming. And then no big news happened. So yeah, I kind of got my hopes up for nothing there. Crap. Hmm. However, there was no shortage of talking points over the past 4 weeks, as even the inactivity was a major topic of debate for several sets of supporters desperate to see their respective clubs strengthen their playing squad. While there were also some proposed transfers that fell through in unfortunate circumstances. Yeah, hmm, you know what? Yeah, what was it? One that I was following, since I'm from the U.S. What was it? One that I was following was like Ricardo Pepi to Fulham, and like they were talking about this whole thing. Fulham was offering for like 37 million for Pepi, which is like I don't know. I don't know. I like Pepi, but I feel like 37 million is a bit much for him. But the whole thing ended up falling through because PSV couldn't find a replacement. Like, your PSV, you can't find a replacement for your backup striker who keeps getting injured? I don't know, man. Hmm. I don't know what PSV expects to get for Pepe next summer, but it seems like they expect to get a lot out of him. Eh, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Alright. With all Martinelli just sent Cucurella to bed. He's on the floor. Ah, shit. What was it? Oh, man. Cucur... Wait, what? Oh, God. Man, Cucurella has just been having horrible luck recently. He keeps getting knocked around. God damn. God damn, yeah. What was it? One story that I'm kind of sad I missed out on was that that big fight that happened in what was it, Chelsea versus what was it, Brentford. I don't even remember, but that shit was crazy. He got freaking thrown to the ground by Adama Traore. That was crazy. I was watching that. West Ham. Yeah, shit, I forgot. Yeah, it was one of those clubs. But yeah, what was it? I was actually watching that match with my mom, and my mom, who's not a big soccer person, mind you, she has no idea who anyone, on the teams are. Freaking, like, gasp when she saw that. Yeah. Gukure is also getting booed? Huh, weird. Oh, shit. Yeah. Alright. With that in mind, Goal is on hand to run through the biggest winners and biggest losers of the 2026 winter window. Our first winner is Endrick, the Colombian. Did I just say Colombian? Brazilian star boy himself. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Yeah, man, what was it? It has been crazy, what was it, seeing Endrick's turnaround. Yeah, what was it, since leaving Real Madrid. Yeah, he has been on a wild path lately. Or, well, not lately, his whole career. When he was, like, ever since he's been young, he's been freaking built up to the moon and back. And then, like, what was it? Yeah, what was it? Then he goes to Real Madrid. He plays pretty well. You know, he played pretty well when he played. But, I don't know, with Mbappe coming in, you know, and what was it? Gonzalo Garcia doing well at the Club World Cup. I guess it just wasn't enough, you know, what was it? He had to go somewhere to get playing time. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Chaloba's shirt is torn. Crazy. Yeah. It was player power that got Xabi Alonso sacked at Real Madrid, not overlooking Endrick. However, the coach's reluctance to play the Brazilian was bizarre, and it's only looking more absurd after Endrick's sensational start to life in Liga. Oh shit, big fight? God damn, Chelsea just keeps getting into fights recently. Oh shit, Gyökeres just knocked down Cucurella? Damn. Oh man. Man, Cucurella really is having the worst luck recently. Yeah. Even accounting for the undoubtedly lower standard of play in France. Crap. I love how France is just so. I love how League is just so low down in the pecking order nowadays. They could just be like the undoubtedly lower standards. Like, don't get me wrong, I totally agree with this. Like, I totally agree that's lower standards, but damn. Oh man. The 19-year-old's performances since arriving at Lyon have been mightily impressive. Shit. Gyökeres yellow, Zubimendi yellow, Chaloba yellow, Delap yellow. Holy crap, 4 yellow cards? Damn, what was it? God damn, the fight between Chelsea and West Ham only saw 1 red card. Damn. Oh, man. Crazy. Oh, crap, what was... With Endrick netting 4 goals in his first 4 appearances for Lyon. Yeah, well, as if 4 goals in 4 games is impressive, but you do have to keep in mind that 3 of those came from a hat trick in 1 game. Which, you know, is still impressive. Is still impressive, but it's more like 4 goals in 2 games, which... is still really impressive, so I don't know what I was talking about. Goddamn. Oh shit. Ref is checking a red card for Chaloba. Damn. Oh, am I allowed to play this? Am I gonna get in trouble for playing this? I've seen other streamers get in trouble for playing. Hold on. Oh shit. I don't know if that music is copyrighted. I'm just not gonna chance it. Yeah, what was it? I'm not sure if that music is copyrighted, so I'm not gonna chance it. Oh yeah, freaking the official League English Twitter channel is posting freaking edits. That's amazing. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not copyrighted? Okay. I guess I'll watch a little bit more. Oh, damn, that was good. Alright, not a bad shot. Nice. Not bad. Didn't pass the defender. Oh! God damn, yeah. What was it? And sometimes I forget he's still only 19 years old. It's like, what was it? Yeah, what was it? I don't know. Time passes by so fast nowadays, or what was it? Uh, I don't know. Sometimes time passes by fast, sometimes it's super slow. I don't know. For me at least. It's like, I don't know. What was it? Endrick first coming to Real Madrid feels so long ago, but I forget sometimes it was only a little over a year ago. Damn. And what was it? He's doing all this shit. He's still got room to improve. What was it? He could be even better than this one day. But, what was it? We'll have to see, obviously. All of a sudden, a player who saw just 99 minutes of game time during the first half of the season looked more than capable of making the Brazil squad for the World Cup. Yeah, what was it? Not least because the Seleção are led by Carlo Ancelotti, for whom Endrick scored 7 times during his first season at the Bernabeu. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? It it must be pretty cool for it must be pretty cool for Endrick getting to play under Ancelotti again. What was it? The manager that, what was it, gave you a chance with like your first real with like, one of the biggest clubs in Europe is now managing your national team. That's gotta feel great. Of course, game time is also going to be an issue for Endrick as long as Kylian Mbappe remains at Madrid. Ugh. Yeah, what was it? Oh, man. Yeah, just one of many problems that signing Mbappe created for Real Madrid. But he's already making the most of his much needed opportunity to show that he remains destined to do great things in the European game. Yeah, man, like I said, he's pulling off super impressive moves like this at only 19. Yep, what was it? I think he's gonna be. I think this could grow up to be one of the greats. But of course, we will have to wait. Hmm. Ronaldo leaving Madrid was 2,765 days ago. Messi left Barca 1,643 days ago. Damn. Oh man, crazy. And what was it? What was it? It's crazy. Real. What was it? Messi and Ronaldo. What was it? They really. Crap. Yeah. What was crap? What? Ronaldo leaving Madrid was 2,765 days ago. Messi left Barca 1,643 days ago. Yeah, what was it? It really is crazy. What was it? Ronaldo. What was it? I kind of forget sometimes. Ronaldo and Messi left Real and Barca like a really long time ago at this point. Like Messi left back in like what was it, 22, 23, and Ronaldo was like what, 17, 18, I think? Or no. When did Ronaldo leave? Yeah, 2018. Like damn. Oh man. Time really does fly. And yet, no matter how long they're away, what was it? They will always be associated with those clubs. They left, yeah, yeah, 2017-18 for Ronaldo. 2020-21. Oh crap, I was off by like a year or two. Damn. and and no matter how much time they spend away, they will always be associated with those clubs. They left an indelible mark on, not just those clubs, not just La Liga, but soccer in general. It's like I don't know, the sport's just never gonna be the same. Yeah. Alright. Next big losers? Oh, Messi left PSG 22-23. Okay. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Crap. I think mentally, I'm just blocking out Messi's time at PSG. I have to assume Messi is doing the same thing. Oh crap! After how that went down. All right. Next up, big loser, Liverpool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh crap. Liverpool deserves credit for fending off stiff competition from Chelsea and Manchester United to sign a Jeremy Jacquet, who will join the Reds from Rennes this summer. Yeah, I do have to give him some credit. I have to admit, I didn't know much about this, what was it, Jacquet kid until fairly recently, like maybe a couple weeks ago. But he does, but he does look like a pretty good signing. Uh, don't worry, man. I'll remember you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure I could ever forget. Yeah. Of course, in the lead up to the winter window, the presumption was that the Premier League champions would make another move for Mark Gahey, who had already recorded his goodbye video to Crystal Palace fans before his deadline day move to Anfield last September was effectively blocked by Eagles manager Oliver Glasner. I have to imagine Oliver Glasner has also already recorded his his goodbye video for the Crystal Palace fans. Oh crap. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I get it. What was it? Your club, you're trying to manage a smaller club and all your best players keep getting picked off by bigger ones. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's the nature of the beast, but I can understand being a little upset about it. However, the Reds no longer had any intention of paying a fee for Gahey, with the hope being that he would arrive on a free transfer at the end of the season. Gahey, though, did not want to wait around and instead moved to Manchester City. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, I don't think Arsenal made any major signings this season too. Or no, this window, not this season. Damn it. Why did I say that? Huh. Well, I, it doesn't look like you made this list. So, eh. Oh, hey Ryan, good to see you. Talking about the January transfer window. This article going over the biggest winners and losers. So yeah, what was it? Current one we're talking about, loser Liverpool. Yeah. Gahey, though, did not want to wait around and instead moved to Manchester City in what was a bitter blow for Liverpool supporters, that has only been compounded by the Reds' refusal to bring in another centre back this month. The fans' fury is perfectly understandable, as the season ending injury suffered by Giovanni Leone, coupled with Joe Gomez's ongoing inability to stay fit, means that Arne Slot still has only two senior center backs in his squad. Oh shit, what? Damn, well, you got accused of being racist? What the? Oh shit, that sounds. Oof. That doesn't sound good. When you also factor in the equation that Liverpool are having to play midfielders at right back because Connor Bradley's campaign is over, Jeremy Frimpong is being plagued by hamstring problems, and a late January move for Lutz Scherrell, Geertruida failed to come off, it's hard to be optimistic about their hopes of finishing in the top 5 of the Premier League, let alone winning a trophy. God damn, what was it? People had so many high hopes for Liverpool going into this season. After how great their last season was, it's like people really expected the world out of this team, and yeah, it doesn't really look like they're delivering. Oh crap. A deepfake screenshot of me saying the N-word appeared, but they got a few details wrong and I proved myself innocent. What? Holy shit. Oh man. Oh crap. Yeah, what was it? That deepfake shit is fucking crazy, man. You can make it seem like people said or did anything. God damn. Oh crap. I I honestly am worried. Like, I honestly am worried. I don't know if you saw it, but what was it? I think Neil deGrasse Tyson did a video where he made a deepfake of himself that was like so convincing that like it straight up looked real. What was it? People were scared of how convincing he was able to make it, and it's like anyone can just do that now. Well, not anyone, but almost anyone can just kind of do that now. God damn. What was it? Oh man. Crap. Yeah, what was it? Crap. I feel like court cases are gonna get really crazy in the next like good few years to like a decade. Yeah, it's so weird. It popped up in your DMs and in your DMs on Discord, and everyone was mad at you. Damn. Oh crap. Uh, did you find out who made it? Like, did they get in any trouble? Hmm, crap. I don't know. I mean, I hope they did at least. I hope you know. I hope you figure out who did this, because like that's really bad. That's not good. Yeah. Jacquette's belated arrival points to a brighter future for the sixth place Reds and their brittle back line, but the bottom line is that Liverpool's squad is actually weaker now than it was when the window opened a month ago. Goddamn. That's not something you ever want. Uh, This guy called David made it? I don't know him at all, but there's this guy who makes fun. Oh shit, makes fun of your dead uncle. And you mentioned his dad. Oh shit. All right. And you mentioned his dad one time, and he made this David dude make a deep fake of you. God damn. Oh my god. All right, Matt. Well, all right, Matt. I hope this David guy and this other guy get in trouble for that, because that's really messed up. That is really bad. Damn. Yeah. Well, oh, crap. I really am terrified of all this deep fake stuff. It's like, oh crap. Like there was some like that I really do believe that that is just that there is like no positive use for this. Like what real positive use is there for this stuff? It's like uh what crap. Crap. All right, what was it? This David dude's a 16-year-old and the guy who got him to do it is 12? And you're 14. Oh damn. All right. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm guessing since everyone involved is kids, no one's gonna get in any major trouble because of it. Damn. Oh man. Oh man, that sucks. Oh hey, it's snowing where you are? Then that's nice. Yeah, what was it? There's still plenty of snow around me from this big snowstorm last week. You're not. Oh, oh, oh. I wasn't talking about you playing it. I was talking about the kid that I was talking about the guys that Ryan were talking about. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. It's yeah. All right, you're just saying. Okay. Yeah. Just for like future reference, it's probably you probably shouldn't go around telling your age to people on the internet. You probably shouldn't do that. You know. Yeah, just for safety reasons, it's probably for the best. You probably shouldn't do that stuff. All right, what was it? Okay. Well, probably not, but how do they know I'm really 14? You know what? I guess, you know what? You have a good point. You could be 30 and just lying about it. You know what? That is a fair point. That is a fair point. All right, all right. Crap. All right, to get into some brighter news, tonight's next big winner, Manchester City. Because of course. Crap. It's not easy to get good value for money during the January transfer window. Manchester City know that. Manchester City know that too, to their considerable cost. Just a year ago, they signed 5 players for a combined 177 million pounds, $241 million, and not one of them could be considered an unqualified success. Yeah. However, City look to have pulled off a mini masterstroke this month by signing 2 proven Premier League performers. That's a lot. That's a lot of P's there. In Gehi and Antoine Semenyo for just 84 million pounds, $155 million. Admittedly, paying 20 million pounds, $27 million, for a defender with just 6 months left on his contract is unusual. Wait, what? Chelsea's winning 3-0 at halftime? Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta see this. Wait, what? Huh? Yeah, it's 0-0. I just looked it up. It's 0-0. Huh? Are you sure you're watching the same game, Ryan? Oh crap! What? Okay. What was it? Okay. Admittedly, paying 20 million euros, $27 million, for a defender with just 6 months left on his contract is unusual, and yet it cannot be considered anything but a bargain in the case of Gay. And England international with his best years ahead of him who has immediately helped Pep Guardiola solve his central defensive injury crisis. Semenyo has also made an instant impact at the Etihad. Oh yeah, what was his Black History Month? Yeah, happy Black History Month. Semenyo has also made an instant impact at the Etihad, which is obviously not in the least bit surprising given the form he was in at Bournemouth. And just like Gahey, he was a player that nearly all of City's Premier League rivals would have loved to have signed this month, chief among them, Liverpool. So while City's spending spree last January did nothing to turn their campaign around, this year's deals have already put them in a much better position to win at least one trophy between now and the end of the season. And tonight's big loser, Crystal Palace. Oh, crap. Yeah, what was it? Even before I looked at this list, I kind of expected to find them on here. On January, Crystal Palace make their fans cry of crystals. Oh, crap. On January 7th, Oliver Glasner said that while every player at Crystal Palace was available for the right price, he thought Captain Gahey would stay at Selhurst Park until the end of the season, just over a week later. I'ma go chat. Okay, what was it? Thanks for coming by, Planet. See you later. Just over a week later, Gahey was gone, sold to Manchester City for £20 million, which made a mockery of Glasner's belief that his skipper would only be allowed to leave for a very high price. Yeah, man, what was it? £20 million obviously isn't that bad, but like in today's prices for a captain, what was it? A defender who's, as good as Gahey is, that's a serious bargain, man. It's like, yeah. It's like they definitely could have gotten another. Yeah, they could have gotten another, like, maybe 10, 20 million for him. In my opinion, at least. The Austrian, who had fought so hard to keep Gahey last summer, was predictably furious when he found out about the City deal, and the very next day he stunned reporters by revealing that he will leave Palace when his contract expires at the end of the season. Glasner initially insisted that his shock announcement was unconnected to Gahey's exit. Yeah, sure it wasn't. But after his team's 2-1 loss at Sunderland on January 17th, he admitted that he felt abandoned by the club and lamented the fact that his players had their hearts torn out before the game. Oh, you gotta go too, Ryan? Okay. Thanks for coming by, you guys. See you later. Oh yeah, I hope everything works out with the deepfake stuff. Good luck, man. Stay safe. A very obvious and deliberate Okay. He admitted that he felt abandoned by the club and lamented the fact that his players had their hearts torn out before the game. A very obvious and deliberate reference to the news of Gahey's move to Manchester. Yeah, what was it? I think I was talking about this on a previous stream, but yeah, what was it? Crystal Palace, they're a mid-table team, what was it? Their best players are going to get picked off by bigger clubs, and what was it? Obviously, you have to understand the realities of where you are, where you are in the soccer world. But at the same time I do fully, understand and sympathize with how Glasner feels. What was it? He's just trying to do his best, to make the team succeed. But when it feels like the club really isn't on your side, not really much you can do. Yeah. Yep. And when they're letting go of your captain for like way less than he's worth, like I said before, I think they could have gotten way more than 20 million for Gay. I think he's good enough to justify it. Maybe like, I don't know, another 10, 20 million maybe. I think Gay's good enough. I think it would have been justified. But what was it? Eh. The atmosphere at Selhurst Park hasn't improved at all in the interim. Yeah, I can't imagine it has. It's like, what was it? And that's not, I'm talking about, what was it, the manager? What was it? Obviously a lot of the fans feel like crap too. It's like their best players are getting picked off, and then their manager is like and then their manager just gets sick of the whole thing and leaves. Damn. Yeah. Damn, what was it? Yeah, I can't imagine Palace fans are having a great season. With Palace having paid a club record fee for Strand Larson to replace Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh crap, yeah. And that's just a cherry on the frickin' cake. Getting rid of selling Jean-Philippe Mateta and replacing him with Strand Larson for £66 million. A player who has scored 1 goal all season. It's like, it feels like Crystal Palace is just deliberately screwing with with its fans. Like, what the hell are they doing? God damn. Only for the Frenchman's move to AC Milan to collapse. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then they keep. All right, what was it? They buy Strand Larson, and then they end up not selling Mateta because he's freaking crippled. Oh my god, how can things get any worse? Ah, crap. I shouldn't say that. You should never ask how can things get any worse, because they will probably get worse. I'm sorry, Crystal Palace fans. I might have just doomed you there. While they also failed to get a deal over the line for while they also failed to get a deal over the line for Dwight McNeil, much to the intense frustration of the winger and his partner. Brennan Johnson did at least arrive earlier in the window, and the former Tottenham winger could yet prove a useful acquisition. But a set of supporters that were in dreamland last May are now trying to come to terms with the nightmare scenario of seeing the key protagonists of their historic FA Cup triumph leave the club. Oh, hey Ryan, good to see you back. That was short. Yeah. Move. Such is the dog-eat-dog nature of modern football. Of course, and while there's a lot of sympathy out there for the Eagles fans, there's none for Chairman Steve Parish, who infamously argued against helping lower league clubs financially crippled by the COVID-19 crisis by writing, "The supermarkets aren't instructed to help the corner shops. Karma really can be cruel sometimes." It's like, yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, what was it? It's like, yeah, what was it? It's like a league pyramid can't really work if there aren't enough lower league clubs to actually like have people move up and down. Yeah, what was it? It's like, what was it? Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's kind of like what was it? In the US, in MLS, with the MLS, promotion and relegation is kind of a controversial topic. If you don't know, the MLS is a closed system league, which means it doesn't do promotion relegation. And there's been, ever since, the league, became a thing, there's been a lot of conversations about it, whether or not it would improve U.S. soccer, whether it would really help, whether they should do it, and I don't know, what was it? I do feel like, yeah, in the end, I do feel like promotion and relegation probably is better than a closed league system because, yeah, with the threat of relegation and the chance of getting promoted to a higher league, obviously there's something to fight for, and people argue that yeah, people obviously argue that with the Premier League, what was it, relegation and promotion, it doesn't really work much anymore since teams just, yeah, since promoted teams just keep getting sent back down immediately. All right, well, they've been saying that for the past couple of years, but what was it? The promoted teams this year have actually been doing pretty good. Or at least most of them have. Sunderland is doing pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, what was it? Without lower league clubs, the league pyramid just doesn't work. And maybe that's what the owners want, what was it? I have to imagine a closed league system can, what was it, boost the boost the value of clubs. It does that for MLS clubs, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All right. The next big loser, Harvey Elliott. Yeah, what was it? I have to admit I haven't really paid too much attention to Harvey Elliott's transfer saga, but I have heard some stuff. So yeah, let's see. Harvey Elliott is one of the most talented young players in England. There is simply no disputing that statement. Just last summer, Elliott was the best player on show at the Under-21 European Championship, with his 5 goals during the Young Lions' triumph earning him the Player of the Tournament award. The only problem was that by that stage, Liverpool had already signed Florian Wirtz, ending what hope Elliott had of ever becoming a regular in his favored attacking midfield role at Anfield. All right, at the time they signed him, what was it? That probably did, but with how Florian Wirtz has actually has actually been playing this season, I don't know. I feel like what was it? Elliott could have been given a chance. Yep. Consequently, Elliott reluctantly decided to leave the team he supported as a boy and joined Aston Villa on loan. Oh man, that's gotta suck. What was it? Leaving your boyhood club. Oh man, what was it? Yeah, what was it? That's gotta suck. It's like every kid, dreams of one day representing the club they supported as a kid. And what was it? Not being able to fulfill that. Oh man. Yeah, that's gotta hit hard. However, the deal included a conditional obligation to buy, meaning the move would become permanent for £35 million, $48 million, once Elliott made 10 appearances for his new team. And that felt like a formality. Yeah, 10 appearances? It's like, what was it? How much did Liverpool expect what was it? Expect Aston Villa to play him? uh, it's like, what's even the point of that at that point? Uh, Particularly after the 22-year-old featured in Villa's first 3 games following the September international break. However, we're now into February, and Elliott has still only featured in 7 matches in all competitions. Basically, PSR affected Villa don't want to spend what little money they have on a player Unai Emery isn't convinced by. And given he's surplus to requirements on Merseyside, Elliott has been left in limbo. Oh, crap. As a January transfer to another European club wasn't possible as players are forbidden from representing more than 2 clubs in the same season. Oh, crap, that's great. Alright, so what was it? He gets sent there. He gets loaned to Aston Villa, and they have to buy him after they've played him 10 times, which is like, no duh, they're obviously gonna play him 10 times. But then, what was it? Because of Villa's money trouble, they don't want to spend the money on him, so they decide to bench him. Oh, crap. That is... Oh my god. This guy... Elliot might be one of the most unlucky players I have ever heard of. That's just an insane situation. And he can't go anywhere else because you're only allowed to represent 2 teams in a season. God damn. I'm honestly not sure I've heard of anything like this before. Something similar, but not necessarily the same is what was it? When Lewandowski signed for Barca, there was one of the clauses was that if he scored 25 goals, Barca would have to pay Bayern Munich an extra... I don't remember the exact amount, but an extra few $1 million. It might have been 5, it might have been 10, I'm not sure. So, what was it? When Lewandowski got like, I think 22 or 23 goals, I think, that season. And what was it? The story going around is that what was it? They told Flick to play Lewandowski less so that he doesn't meet the goal requirement for that clause. I don't know if that's actually true. I'm not sure, but I did hear that somewhere. I might have heard that from my dad, which kind of makes me not think it actually happened, but you know, what was it? I don't know. It sounds similar. Elliot did get 90 minutes for the first time this season in Villa's clash with Red Bull Salzburg last week, and commented on Instagram, "How I've missed that." While Captain Tyron Mings amusingly responded with the Ian Wright, "I thought you was dead" meme. Nice. Unfortunately, there's nothing particularly funny about Elliot's situation, as Emery reiterated after both the Salzburg game and Sunday's Premier League clash with Brentford that Villa's stance hasn't changed. They still have no intention of triggering the purchase clause between now and the end of the season that started with such promise for Elliot, but is now destined to end in bitter frustration. Damn. Oh, crap, what was it? Alright, this is a longer list than I thought it was. Hold on. How many are left? 1, 4, 5. Oh shit, there's a lot more left than I thought there would. And I'm already an hour in. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip a couple of these. I'm gonna skip Lookman, because I don't really care. Oh, okay. Well, is it Jean-Philippe Mateta? This is one I want to talk about. How many players have had a worse deadline day than Mateta? Maybe not even Peter Odemwingie. The France international had unsurprisingly wanted out of a crumbling Crystal Palace, and once the Eagles agreed to a deal... Yeah, what was it? I'm gonna skip a couple of these because I do have a couple more stories I want to get to. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Once the Eagles agreed a deal with Wolves for Strand Larson, the way was clear for Mateta to complete a dream move to AC Milan. However, after undergoing a medical in London on Sunday, further tests in Paris the following day revealed a knee problem that prompted Milan to pull out of the proposed transfer. Yeah, what was it? He tried to get a move to AC Milan, but they sent him back because he's got some kind of knee injury. Crap. Uh, I yeah. I feel like I remember this happening at least one other time with AC Milan, but I don't remember who the player was. On top of the fact that he must return to a club that he made it very clear that he wanted to leave, it's now being reported that the injury detected might actually require surgery. Holy crap. Meaning Mateta could be facing up to 3 months on the sidelines, which would be an absolute disaster for a player hoping to make Didier Deschamps' squad for this summer's World Cup in North America. Oh crap, yeah. Ah man. Imagine being out for 3 months towards the end of a World Cup season. Or, not a World Cup season, the season right before a World Cup. God damn. That's gotta be the worst luck. Because, like, obviously, if you make the squad and you get injured, that sucks. But if you get injured, like, right as, your country's coach is sort of putting together the squad list, that's even worse because you might not even make the squad. Oh, man. That's gotta suck. Indeed, in light of the fact that Palace manager Glasner revealed that he had to leave his star striker out of the squad for Sunday's clash with Nottingham Forest because he didn't feel in the right place to play. One can only imagine what's going through Mateta's mind. Yeah, I got to imagine he kind of feels like shit right now. It's like almost landing a move, then it turns out you're injured for 3 months, and that could cause you to miss a World Cup. Oh man, like I said Harvey Elliott was unlucky. This guy is also like super unlucky. Damn. Oh man. It's like who put a curse on this guy? Man. Lazio, no. Um, I already kind of talked about this one on a different streams. Yeah, I already talked about this one, whatever. Ronaldo. Yeah, I'll talk about Chelsea. Why not? Alright, hold on. How are Chelsea doing right now? Let me see. Alright. EFL Cup still 0-0. Okay. Crap. So yeah, what was it? Next big loser? Chelsea's defense. Approximately 48 hours before the transfer window closed, the word was that Chelsea had won the race to sign Jeremy Jacquet. Jacket? I don't know how to say this. Sky Sports went so far as to claim that the Frenchman was only interested in joining the Blues. It thus came as quite a nasty surprise to Chelsea supporters and some supposedly well-placed sources when it emerged that Jacquet wouldn't be arriving at Stamford Bridge this month and had instead. Oh, like what was it? Hey Des, why don't you one day just do a stream where you're chilling with us all and watching a football match and you're telling us what's happening like you're watching it on screen? Oh, you mean doing a live watch along? Yeah, I have thought about doing that. What was it? Yeah, there are some issues with that. My setup, what was it? I don't really have a TV in this room, and I'm not sure if I can get my camera set up downstairs, or I don't know, what was it? I've been talking to my dad and my brother about like maybe making some kind of setup for that where I can have a TV here. Because we do have a spare TV that I could use. Or well, it's not really a spare TV, it's an old TV that we just haven't thrown out yet for some reason. Yeah, I have thought about doing stuff like that, but I'm still trying to work out some of the technical stuff around it. So yeah, I might do something like that one day, but it's a bit of a work in progress. I'll let you know if I ever manage to figure it out. You know, if or when I do it. All right. All right. Oh crap! What was it? Oh yeah. When it emerged that Jacquet wouldn't be arriving at Stamford Bridge this month and had instead agreed a summer switch to Liverpool. Hmm? If you think about it, Man United are not out of the title race because of how inconsistent teams have been this season. I mean, yeah, what was it? I do feel like inconsistency kind of is the big word this season. It's like yeah, what was it? Yeah. Part of the reason I think I've talked about it on previous streams. Part of the reason has been on top for so long is because it feels like they're the only ones really trying to win for a while. Or well, I guess not the only ones trying to win. The only ones that aren't like screwing up in some major way. And even then, Arsenal still aren't very good. Crap. Yeah, well, it's a crazy season. You know, we'll have to see how things go. Chelsea responded to the setback by recalling Mamadou Sarr from his loan spell at sister club Strasbourg. But the 20-year-old's return to West London hardly feels like the solution to Chelsea's vulnerability in the center of defense. And it's not as if Jacquet would have provided the kind of experience that a ridiculously young side so desperately needs either. Yeah. Yeah, what was it? Chelsea's squad is still pretty young. What was it? Yeah, what was it? I do feel like Thiago Silva when he was there really did yeah, what was it? Really did play a very important role as kind of an older player. You know, what was it? And being a pretty solid center back even at an older age. Yeah, what was it? I do feel like losing him was a pretty I do feel like when he left it was a pretty big loss for Chelsea. Todd Bowley and co. have spent an awful lot of money over the past few years, but while they've assembled some seriously talented players in midfield and up the front, they're still shockingly short on quality and leadership at the back. The obvious fear now for the fans is that the Blues' soft center might well cost them qualification for the next season's Champions League, which would only intensify the scrutiny of their recruitment strategy. Yeah, what was it? I'm not sure if the scrutiny on Chelsea's recruitment strategy can be intensified. It's like what was it? Their signings have been like legitimately the biggest joke that anyone's made about them in years. Like that's just one of the main things they're known for now. It's just signing like a million super young talented players for like insanely inflated prices. Oh crap! Like I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can intensify. What was it the amount of scrutiny they've gotten for that? I'm not sure if it's possible, but you know, it would be interesting to see people try. So you know, done. Uh, I'm not going to talk about the Cristiano Ronaldo situation here because I have a different article about it later. So yeah, I'll just move on from that. Do you play any video games? Uh, yeah. Um, hmm. Sometimes I do. Yeah, what was it? Uh, yeah, sometimes I do. I used to play FIFA a lot. I used to play FIFA a lot. What was it? I do, but I haven't been playing as much recently with other stuff going on. I still play it occasionally. The Eh, alright. I think I'll move on from this article here. Yeah, not really interested in this. Alright. So yeah, what was it? That's all. So yeah, what was it? That's all I have to say on this article. Huh? Wait, what? Palmer and Esteval? Wait, what happened? Hold on. Oh, shit. I thought... Oh, crap. I checked the... Oh, okay. Oh. Esteval was meant to be out of the squad, but he's coming in? Huh. Oh, shit. Weird. Yeah. Yeah, what was it? I said it earlier. I'm not sure if you were here, but what was it? Cup games, like, what was it? Oh, he had family issues? Huh, weird. Yeah. Huh. Hmm. Well, that's odd. Right. Yeah, what was it? I'm not sure if you were here for it. I said it earlier, but cup games usually don't air in the US, so I can't really. Part of the reason I'm streaming now is because I can't actually watch them. Yeah. So yeah, what was it? So yeah, what was it? The only way I know what's going on is by looking it up online. Or, when you or someone else tells me about them in chat. Crap. Alright, let's see, what was it? Oh. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? I think a part of it is like, what was it? Uh, I think a part of it is like, it might be easier to, like, make deals with the Premier League than it is to make deals with, like, the EFL, with, like, the EFL itself. I think? I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that was something like that. Yeah, like, what was it? It's mostly just the Premier League and La Liga that airs in the US. And like, what was it? The Champions League and Serie A are on certain streaming services. Uh, All right, what was it? Next article is from BBC Sport. Just 7 signings. The Premier League's quiet deadline day. Uh, yeah, no Bundesliga. That is honestly kind of weird. I said it was only like a Premier League and La Liga, but actually, now that I'm thinking back on it, they actually do occasionally air League games. It's not a regular thing, but they do occasionally air League games. So now that I'm thinking about it, Bundesliga, I think, is the only major league that like, or hold on, is it? Hold on. Uh, uh, oh yeah. Actually, you can watch Bundesliga on their YouTube. Oh yeah, you can do that. Oh yeah. Wait, was it on their YouTube channel or was it on the what was it? Or was it on Mark Goldbridge? Or is it both? Hmm. Eh. I'm not crap. I'm not actually sure. I'll look it up. Is the Bundesliga official channel? All right. It is both. Okay. Hmm. All right. Alright, so then that's the Premier League and La Liga, which air on TV, the Bundesliga on YouTube, Serie A and the Champions League on Paramount Plus. Then I guess it's oh okay. Then I guess it is League A. I guess it is League A that airs the least in the U.S. Yeah, like I said, they occasionally air some games, but not really regularly, which I guess makes sense. Yeah. This is why the Bundesliga is the best league in the world. Not footballing wise, fans and the actual league officials. Yeah, what was it? Putting games up on YouTube is an interesting idea. What was it? Yeah, what was it? Making it easier. Yeah, it makes it easier for fans to actually watch the games. Yeah, I think that is a pretty cool idea. Yeah. Ah, crap. Oh. All right. What was it? So yeah, where was I? Yeah, yeah, what was it? And yeah, the 51% rule, I think yeah, that whole 51% rule they have, I do think is a pretty good idea, what was it? Yeah. I do feel like a lot of problems with modern, soccer, at least at the highest level, does come down to soccer clubs becoming more like businesses than they are like, you know, soccer clubs. So it's like, yeah, making sure that every club has to be 51%, fan owned, is kind of a good safeguard against that, making sure that, local fan interest is still kind of at the forefront of what is still, at the forefront of, what the club is about. Yeah, take yeah, take Chelsea for example. Goddamn, yeah. I mean, just a lot of Premier League clubs, yeah, and not yeah, just a lot of big clubs in general, yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, crap. All right, where was I? Yeah, yeah. The Premier League had its quietest ever winter transfer deadline day as just 7 deals were completed. Yeah, man. Well, I remember I told you yesterday that I was gonna stream today because I was worried about some like last minute transfer news going down and like some big transfer happening, and then it just kind of didn't. Oh crap. So yeah, what was it? That was fun. I got my hopes up a bit there. Yeah. And that's why upsets in the Bundesliga happen. Hamburg, who got promoted, drew with Bayern, opening up the gap for Dortmund. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what was it? I mean, upsets still happen I mean, upsets still like that still happen in leagues occasionally. Still happen in leagues, but yeah, what was it? I do get what you mean. Making sure trying to make sure the playing field is a bit more even than other places. Not a single arrival was confirmed until 1904 GMT, 4 minutes after the window in the English top flight closed, with Crystal Palace announcing the signing of Jorgen Strand Larsen from Wolves in a deal worth up to 40 million euros. Damn. Oh, crap. It happens way more often because it's not so corrupt and referees don't get paid like two certain teams in league. Yeah, yeah, what was it? Yeah, yeah, stuff like that does happen, I do have to admit. Clubs can make signings for up to 2 hours after the official deadline, as long as a deal sheet is submitted before 1900 to provide extra time for the necessary paperwork to be completed. There were 5 further deals confirmed after the deadline. Among them, Sunderland brought in Ecuador winger Nielsen Angulo from Anderlecht in a deal worth 17.5 million euros, while Wolves signed midfielder Angel Gomez from Marseille on loan and replaced Strand Larson with Adam Armstrong from Southampton for 7 million. That took the overall spending in the Premier League during the winter window to more than 390 million euros. Oh wait, no, pounds. God damn it. Wow, what was it? Damn. Liverpool did. I mean, what was it? That's light work for the Premier League nowadays. It's like, damn. 300 million? Like that's those are rookie numbers. You got to get your numbers up. Liverpool did agree a deal on deadline day to sign defender Jeremy Jacquet from Rennes, but that move and the payment of the 60 million fee won't happen until the summer. What else happened on deadline day? Yeah, that's a question a lot of people are asking. It's like, what happened? The day's 2 big talking points involved Crystal Palace. Yep. You know it was a slow transfer window when the 2 big talking points happened because of Crystal Palace. Shit. like, come on, man. What is going on? Chelsea dominating Arsenal here. Ah, damn. I think I understand why Planet left. Strand Larson's arrival from Wolves and the calling off of fellow striker Jean-Philippe Mateta's move to AC Milan because of issues with his medical. Otherwise, it was a day largely devoid of transfer drama, as none of the top 6 clubs did any business. Really? None of the top 6 clubs did any deadline day business this transfer window. God. Yeah, what was it? And yeah, that's why the 2 biggest talking points from that day is Crystal Palace, because none of the actual like rich teams decided to do anything. Damn. I mean, you can say that's probably smart on their part, getting business done before the last minute. Yeah, what was it? It's like, yeah, what was it? Apart from Liverpool, I thought they got a 60 million deal for the Rennes guy. Well, hold on. Let's see. Oh, Liverpool did agree a deal on deadline day for him, but the payment and the move won't happen until the summer. Okay, so Liverpool did technically do something on deadline day, but the move's not actually going to happen until the summer. So I'm guessing they're not really counting it. Yeah. All right, so technically one of the big 6 clubs did, get business done on deadline day. So, I guess that wasn't completely true. All right. One of the more interesting moves was a Premier League exit as former England midfielder Calvin Phillips moved from Manchester City to Championship side Sheffield United on loan for the rest of the season. That move comes 4 years after City signed Phillips from Leeds in a deal worth 45 million. Other deals confirmed late on included the Nottingham Forest signing of Borussia Mönchengladbach defender Luca Netz, Chelsea winger Georges move on loan to Everton for the rest of the season, while Tottenham and Arsenal both announced an academy signing. All right. Okay, Arsenal are through. Chelsea are subbing on Alejandro Garnacho. Oh shit. Oh man. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean the game's pretty much over at this point. It's like, just give it to Chelsea. They won. Oh damn. Uh, let's see. Oh shit. Winter window spending by Big Six sides. Arsenal, $0. Man City, 84 million. Liverpool, 0. Chelsea, 0. Man United, 0. Tottenham, 47.8 million. Damn. I mean, listen, the January transfer window is obviously, usually has less business going on than the summer one. But this just feels odd. What was it? Only 2 of the big 6 clubs actually spending any money? I don't know. And yeah, what was it? Only 7 deadline day signings? Yeah, what was it? This might honestly be one of the quieter transfer windows that I've ever seen. One of the quieter winter transfer windows. Why was deadline day so quiet? A record 3.1 billion pounds was spent by Premier League clubs in the summer, significantly more than in the winter window. Well, okay, yeah, that is pretty typical. The figure of 397 million pounds for this window isn't hugely down on previous winters. Oh, okay, alright, maybe this isn't that quiet. Well, is it? Maybe I'm just forgetting. With January always more low-key than the summer, as it is a notoriously difficult time for clubs to recruit effectively. Huh. Alright, maybe I'm just forgetting maybe I'm just forgetting how other windows have been then. It is even harder to do that on deadline day, but this one was particularly quiet for a variety of reasons. The big outlay last summer was the big outlay last summer will be one, while another could relate to a new system of financial fair play (FFP) that will come in from next season. Oh shit! All right, that also might have something to do with it. New FFP, new FFP guidelines coming in. Squad cost ratio (SCR) will replace profit and sustainability rules (PSR). Replacing one 3-letter acronym with another one, and I have no idea what either of them means. Meaning overall squad cost in the Premier League from 2026-27 will have to be limited to 85% of a club's revenue. Huh. Alright, interesting. Alright, what was it? Alright, I guess I understand that. The whole point of these financial requirements is, to make sure that clubs are spending within their means and don't spend more money than they have. So, yeah, what was it? Only being able to spend like 85% of your revenue? Yeah, that makes sense. I understand it. There's always going to be a degree of anxiety as to keeping your financial house in order ahead of a far more active market, the summer window. Paul McDonald of footballtransfers.com said. Huh? Hold on, did something happen in the game? Eh. Clubs wanted to ensure they were in a compliant position rather than having an additional headache of being hamstrung under the new rules. Because every Premier League club is totally compliant with the current rules, and totally will stay compliant with the next set of rules. Of course. Oh, crap. Oh, shit, what the hell? Damn, wrong button. Sorry. Let's see. Winter window spending. Rest of Premier League. Let's see. Aston Villa, 28.7, 36.5. Let's see. Brentford, 8.5. Brighton, 1.8. Burnley, 0. Oh, okay. Crystal Palace, 83 million. Huh. Crap, what was it? Crystal Palace really splashing the cash this window. Damn. That's more than... Oh, crap. Crystal Palace were the second biggest spenders this transfer window behind Man City. Okay. All right, that's a pretty bold move, you know. What was it? You know, let's see how this works out for him. Let's see how it goes. Everton 0, Fulham 27, Leeds Newcastle 0-0, Nottingham Forest 2, Sunderland 23. Oh wait, what? No. Oh, okay. Um Rejorv and then Des read my last two comments about what FFP means. Uh Rejorv and then DKD. Alright, alright, is it alright, I'm guessing that what does Rejorv mean? FFP means digital. Oh, okay. Alright, I get it. It means I'm guessing the joke is that it means nothing. Which, yeah, I can't say I disagree with. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? A lot of it's like it's what I said before when I was talking. Yeah, it's what I said before when I was talking about this line. It's like, yeah, yeah. What was it? A lot of teams aren't in compliance with the current, with the current rules, and they're definitely not going to be in compliance with the next ones. So, like, yeah, what's even the point? Yeah. Who were the biggest spenders in the winter window? Manchester City made the biggest moves in this window as they looked to give themselves the best chance of challenging Arsenal for the Premier League title. They signed forward Antoine Semenyo from Bournemouth for £64 million on the January 9th, while defender Mark Gay joined from Crystal Palace for £20 million on January 16th. The scenario now is Manchester City are chasing down Arsenal, and the point gap is getting a little bit bigger, so you need those players who are ready to go and know what the intensity of this Premier League is like. Former England and Manchester City defender Steph Houghton told BBC Radio 5 Live. It's been a smart move from the club in terms of getting Mark Gahey and Antoine Semenyo. They've slotted in really well, which is a testament to them. Oh, Arsenal appealing for a penalty, as usual. It's been a smart move from the club in terms of getting... Oh, alright, read that. Crystal Palace's deadline day move for Strand Larson meant they spent £83 million in the winter window, having signed Brennan Johnson for $35 million from Tottenham. Damn, what was it? He wins the ball, the left foot catches the body, though, never a penalty. Alright, well... Alright, well, is it... like I said, I can't really see it, so I'll have to take your word for it. Alright. Crystal Palace's deadline... Oh, alright. God damn it, I keep reading shit. Alright. Aston Villa, who are third, were the only other top 6 side to pay out transfer fees during the winter window. They spent $18.25 million on bringing back striker Tammy Abraham from Besiktas and $10.5 million on winger Alisson from Gremio. Premier League leaders Arsenal did no business during the winter window, with Manchester United, Chelsea, and Liverpool, 4th, 5th, and 6th respectively, also quiet. While Manchester City spent money to bolster their squad for a title fight, at the other end of the table, West Ham splashed out in a bid to avoid relegation to the Championship. The Hammers, who were third from bottom and 6 points adrift of safety, spent a reported $21.8 million on Brazilian striker Pablo Felipe from Portuguese club Gil Vicente, and around $25 million on striker Tati Castellanos from Lazio. Tottenham, who are 14th, spent $35 million on signing midfielder Conor Gallagher from Atletico Madrid, while Bournemouth used some of their money from the Semenyo sale to sign teenage striker Ryan. I really hope I'm saying this guy's name right. From Vasco da Gama for $24.7 million, and Hungary midfielder Alex Toth for $10.5 million from, oh god, I'm definitely gonna mispronounce this, Ferencvaros. I really hope I said that right. Winter window spending in Europe's major leagues. Alright, of course the Premier League is first, Serie A is Alright, Serie A came in second with 210. Interesting. And Ligue A is third, followed by Bundesliga, then La Liga, and then the Championship. Alright, well, La Liga makes sense. I mean, there's only really, like, a couple of clubs in there who can really spend big. Wait, what? They kicked the ball away from their own player? Oh, crap. Oh, man. I always love it when that happens. That's always funny as shit. Damn. How Premier League spending compared to the rest of Europe. Despite a quiet deadline day, Premier League clubs still spent more overall in the winter window than sides in other major European leagues. Well, obviously. The next biggest spending league was Serie A, with their clubs paying out a combined $210 million in transfer fees. Sassuolo were one of the most active Italian clubs, paying $22 million for Marseille's duo Ismail Cone and Daryl Bacolo. In Spain, the transfer window closed at 22:59 GMT, but La Liga business was quiet, with Atletico Madrid's $30 million deal for Ademola Lookman just shy of what was spent by the rest of the division clubs combined, $35.1 million. Oh damn! So like half of this money was just was Atleti signing Lookman. All right, damn. What was it? Was it Atletico freaking carrying La Liga in the winter window spending? Right up. All right, let's see. Oh, this looks interesting. Who was the best signing of the winter window? Got Semenyo Man City, Gahey Man City, Oscar Bob Fulham, Tammy Abraham, Conor Gallagher, Jorgen Strand Larson. Not really sure. I mean, it's probably between Semenyo and Gahey for me. Although, I don't know. I'll put Gahey, just because, I was talking him up before. Oh, shit. It looks like most people feel like Semenyo was the best signing. Alright, that makes sense. What was it? He's a pretty good player. Let's see, 23%. 23%, okay. Oh, hello, Manjeet. Yeah. Yep. I was just finishing up talking about this article about the what was it, winter deadline day. My next article was technically also transfer news, but related to more related to a specific player. Oh, 6 minutes of added time? Damn. So yeah, what was it? You can call me Man. Okay, Man. What was it? It's very nice to meet you. So yeah, what was it? I'm Desiderio Ultra. I'm a VTuber who talks about soccer. What was it? I go over recent soccer news and I react to what was it? Soccer cartoons. Mostly 4-4 tunes and the champions right now, but yeah, I've been looking into some other stuff. So yeah, right now I'm talking about recent transfer news. My last article of today: Cristiano Ronaldo's no-show leaves Saudi Pro League facing awkward questions. Yeah, what was it? This comes from The Guardian, written by John Durden. League stars said to be unhappy over his club's transfer dealings and Karim Benzema's move. Now he could face his first backlash. Yes, what was it? Now, if you're unaware, what was it? Cristiano Ronaldo's former Real Madrid teammate and Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema recently moved from god damn it. I get the clubs mixed up sometimes. Was it Al Ittihad to Al Hilal? I think it was. Crap, hold on. I don't know, what was it? Karim Benzema moved from one club in the Saudi Pro League to a different club in the Saudi Pro League, and Cristiano Ronaldo is pitching a bit of a fit about it. Or, well, about that, and also, his own club, Al Nassr's transfer dealings, apparently. Recently refused to play for them. So, yeah, what was it? Yeah, I don't know, man. What was it? It's like, I do feel kind of bad. What was it? It's like, I do feel kind of bad. It's like Ronaldo went to the Saudi Pro League probably expecting, what was it? Probably expecting to win some easy trophies in his last couple of years. He's been in Saudi for a couple of years and has literally won nothing so far. Oh, crap. Imagine. Oh, hey, Planet, you're back. Good to see you. Just in time for my last article for today. Yeah, what was it? Oh, crap. Alright. Jurassic Park sounded great given the spectacular beasts on display, but there was chaos after they started to do their own thing. The beasts on display in this case is Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, they've done some interesting things recently, and we're gonna talk about it. When Cristiano Ronaldo, surely the T-Rex, and Karim Benzema, perhaps a Velociraptor. Oh wait, what? Did Arsenal score? Hold on. Oh, huh? It says that. Huh. Alright, it says they have. Oh crap, what was it? Oh crap, what was it? Okay, what was it? You got. All right, well, I think I misread your comment. I thought they had scored. Sorry. All right. All right, let's see. They're giving everything they got. I mean, I hope they would. Yeah. Let's see. When Cristiano Ronaldo, surely the T-Rex, and Karim Benzema, perhaps a Velociraptor. I feel like a better one to use would be the Spinosaurus. Yeah, the Spinosaurus from, I think it was the third Jurassic Park. Right. Let's see. Are scoring in spectacular fashion. Oh crap. What was it? There are headlines around the world, but the Saudi Pro League is finding out that when they start to flex their muscles off the pitch, there is even more interest. And it turns out a real problem for the competition. What happened on a manic Monday? Just another manic Monday. In the SBL should have been about what unfolded on the pitch. Al Hilal in first drew with third place Al Ali. Al Nassr won to stay second. Closing to within a point of the leaders. Oh shit. Is the game over? Oh, not yet? Hold on. Yeah, I'm looking up. It says it's the 97th minute. Damn. Yeah, what was it? Ah, man. Yeah. One thing I like to do is, what was it? Whatever. Yeah, one thing that I like to do when they add, added time. Oh shit, did he blow? Is it over? Oh, not yet. One thing. Oh shit! Arsenal just scored! Oh shit, Kai Havertz! Damn! Alright. 1-0 Arsenal. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Alright, congrats, Planet, man. You know, well, 4-2 on aggregate. Alright, that's pretty good, man. Congrats, Planet. And they did that without spending any money in the winter transfer window. Alright. Alright, well. Let's see. Crap, where was I? Al Nassr won to stay second, closing to within a point of the leaders. If Brendan Rodgers, I'm always forgetting Brendan Rodgers coaches and yeah, what was it? I'm always forgetting Brendan Rodgers is coaching in Saudi right now. Having a whale of a time with Al Kadesh, wins his game in hand, then 4 points will separate the top four. Who you getting, though? Newcastle or Man City? I'm gonna have to go with Man City. Haram ball again. Yeah, as usual. Yeah, what was it? City. Yeah, what was it? City does kind of feel like the obvious. Yeah, City probably is the easy answer. It's like, yeah, they're doing better right now in the league. Yeah, what was it? I really don't see Newcastle getting one over on them. So let's see. Oh, crap. What was I? Oh. Will separate the top four with just over a third of the season remaining. It is the kind of title race most leagues would love, but it was all overshadowed. Sadio Mane scored the only goal for Al Nassr, but where was his teammate, Ronaldo? Where was he indeed? The face of the league since he signed on the last day of 2022, according to reports back home, he believed to be on strike, or he was believed to be on strike. The 40-year-old is said to be unhappy at the relative lack of investment this club received in this transfer window, and to be thinking about leaving despite a reported daily pay packet of about 490,000 euros. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh man, what was it? Yeah, what was it? It's like I don't know. Ronaldo's a better man than me because like if I was getting paid 490 euro, if I was getting 490 euros daily, I'm not walking away from that job, man. It's like no matter what happens. God damn, Ronaldo's a better man than me. Oh man. Al Nassr are owned by the Public Investment Fund, which also backs the other members of the Big Four. Al Nassr's city rivals Al Hilal and the Jeddah clubs Al Ittihad and Al Ali. Ronaldo has yet to win a major trophy in Saudi Arabia. But this season was looking different under Jorge Jesus, who led Al Hilal to the 2024 title. Yeah, man, what was it? Oh, God. Like I was saying before, part of me does feel kind of bad for Ronaldo. It's like you drop down to a lower league, what was it? Probably expecting to earn some easy silverware, and then he's been there for years, and he's straight up won 0 trophies. Oh, God. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? It's like it's like, what was it? He got duped. It's like he got duped into he got duped into buying some like shitty farmland and he tried to farm and it's just not working. Damn. Uncle is packing. Oh crap. Yet mid-season recruitment has been underwhelming. The young Iraqi midfielder Haidir Abdul Oh wait, okay. Haidir Abdul Karim, I really hope I said that correctly, being the only addition. Al Hilal splashed out on Mohamed Maiti from Rennes, the former Arsenal centre back Pablo Mari, a couple of Saudi Arabia internationals, and, most strikingly, Karim Benzema. Damn, alright, that sounds like a pretty good transfer window. The former France striker played a major role last season to help Al Ittihad win the title, but has not been quite as prolific this time as the team has struggled. It has been theorized that Ronaldo may have gone on strike in an attempt to persuade the PFI not to allow Al Hilal to bring his former Real Madrid teammate into their ranks. God damn. Oh man. The fund was said to be keen to ensure Benzema stayed in the country. God. Oh, God. Yeah, what was it? It's like, yeah, you do have to be careful when you make a player the face of your league. That, like, they don't start thinking they're bigger than the league itself. Which is a problem in this situation because Cristiano Ronaldo probably is bigger than the Saudi Pro League. So yeah, what was it? I mean, I didn't exactly see this coming, but I kind of thought Like, you'd kind of expect that some problems might arise at some point. Benzema's relationship with Al Ittihad had soured in recent weeks. He joined in the summer of 2023, and the 38-year-old wanted a new deal. Damn, what was it? He looks pretty good for 38. I mean, obviously he's not playing as well as he used to, but that's to be expected. It could not be agreed, though, and it was reported that Benzema went down the striking route. He has joined Darwin Nunez and Ruben Neves on the blue side of Riyadh, having scored 54 goals in 83 appearances for Al Ittihad. All right, what was it? That's not too bad. Although obviously you do have to keep in mind it is the Saudi Pro League. Oh shit, Fofana's crying? Damn. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? Yeah, it does suck to get knocked out of a major cup. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? It's like some people make fun of it when players do stuff like that, but I understand, what was it? Getting knocked out of a major cup, what was it? Missing out on winning a big accolade, that stuff hits deep, when you're a player that wants to, you know, really make a name for yourself and be seen as one of the greats. Yeah. And Rosinier is smiling. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? I think that guy just smiles at everything. I don't know. Yeah. His goodbye message to Al Ittihad fans on social media, thanking them for the welcome, the love, and the energy you gave me every day, is surely not going to stop him from getting a roasting for the next time he plays there. Yep. Ronaldo can be forgiven for not wanting Al Hilal to strengthen with a proven, if somewhat injury prone, goal scorer, but less easy to overlook will be, if true, a withdrawal of his highly remunerated labor. I hope I said that right. Yeah, what was it? Obviously, it's okay to be pissed off that like your rival teams have like what was it? Strengthened their squad, but yeah, what was it? Refusing to play like this. What was it? Is a bit of a diva move, what was it? Although it is kind of to be expected out of Ronaldo. He's not exactly new to that kind of stuff. He is at a different level to Benzema, and could face a backlash for the first time for apparently throwing his toys when he did not get his way. Yeah. There were murmurings in the past about suggestive gestures and red cards, but for the most part, he is regarded as having excelled as the face of the league. Despite the influx of megastars in recent years, fans could be forgiven for feeling nostalgic about the old days. Sami Al Jaber, who made more than 150 appearances for Saudi Arabia and had a short loan spell at Wolves, has never seen anything like it. Some world-famous foreign player have come to control not only the spotlight, but even the decisions of the clubs they play for, exploiting international media outlets to strengthen their influence. He said on Saudi TV, adding that they could now steer events in their own favor. Yeah. IDK, man, he's just chasing 1,000 goal record. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, it's like... It's like, I do kind of understand where this guy is getting at. What was it? Bringing in a bunch of, like, mega famous foreign players to a smaller league, who then start thinking that they own the place. I do see how, like, someone who's played there much longer and is actually from the country could be a bit angry about that. But at the same time, that's just kind of to be expected, when you bring in stars like that. it's not totally on them. A lot of it is also on the Saudi government for bankrolling these teams and, what was it, allowing them to do this stuff. Or not just allowing them to do this stuff, straight up telling them to do this kind of stuff and bring in these players. So obviously some blame is also on Ronaldo, but, what was it? A lot of the blame should also probably go to the Saudi government for, bringing him in the first place and not expecting him to, be a bit of a diva, something he's kind of known for being a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. The uncontrolled behavior and excessive power of global stars pose a real crisis within the league, as their influence sometimes surpasses that of clubs themselves. I'm pretty sure Cristiano Ronaldo himself is like worth more in terms of network, in terms of like net worth than it does in terms of net worth than like a lot of the Saudi clubs. But doesn't this help the league? In some ways it does help the league, but in other ways it doesn't. Like, if a league, like in this case with the Saudi Pro League, did they really raise the standard of the league itself, or did they just raise the standard of those 4 teams that became super rich because they got bought out by the government? And even then, that's also a dangerous. I don't think what was it? I think allowing, these kinds of governmental entities to own sports teams is kind of a dangerous precedent. What was it? It's like people make points about like the NFL in the US kind of worshiping, what do they call it? The military industrial complex or whatever. And I do feel like there is a point to that. But at the same time, the NFL isn't owned by the US government or the military or anything like that. These teams are literally owned by the state government. So yeah, that's a bit of a yeah, what was it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's something that should necessarily be allowed. And like I said before, it's like they brought in a player who, is like I said, bigger than the league itself, and they didn't expect him to try and like throw his weight around to get his way, which is like, it's like that is kind of on them. I don't know. What was it? It's a complicated situation. Oh, what was it? I think another aspect of it is like all of this did make the Saudi Pro League more well known, but it's not exactly well liked, It's like a lot of people have a lot of criticisms of the Saudi Pro League for like, the stuff I talked about before and other things. So yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it did help the league in that it made it more well known and stuff like that, but I do think there were also a lot of downsides. So, it's a complicated issue. Alright. If the comments from Al Jabbar, an influential figure, are anything to go by, Ronaldo could have some explaining to do, and the league faces some soul searching and must decide who is in charge. PFI, the league, the clubs, or the big beasts who look as if they are running amok. Damn. Oh crap. So yeah, what was it? I think I said everything I guess wanted to say about this situation. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, what's up? Wait 2 more minutes. Um, okay. I guess I can. All right. I guess I can wait a couple more minutes. Trust it will be worthwhile. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else can we? Alright, let's see. Anything else we can talk about? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Infantino apologizes to British fans and defends awarding Trump Peace Prize. Oh my god. Oh, oh man. You know what? It's like I'll give Infantino some credit for apologizing, but at the same time, I don't think he means it like at all. Oh, congratulations on your longest ever stream, Des. We have officially reached 2 hours. Oh, have I never streamed longer than 2 hours before? I thought I did. Hmm. All right. Well, thanks, Ryan. Yeah. What was it? Yeah. If I'm Yeah. What was it? If I'm I probably Yeah. If I Yeah. If I want to get more popular, I probably should consider doing longer streams from then on. Or, from now on. But, what was it? I guess, but, what was it? I do have other time constraints that I do need to think about. But, yeah, what was it? We'll see how things go going forward. But, yeah, I am I am gonna have to end it here. I'm gonna have to end it here for today, though. So, yeah, what was it? Thanks for coming by, everyone. Good to meet you, Manjeet. What was it? Uh, Yeah, what was it? Good. Thanks for coming by, Planet and Ryan. What was it? Stay safe out there. Hope everyone has a good night. And see ya next time. By the way, is there a short live stream thing? I usually only stream for like a little over an hour. What was it? Yeah. I don't know. What was it? That's just how long it usually goes. Yeah, what was it? I probably should start streaming for a bit longer from now on, but yeah, what was it? I don't know. We'll see how things go. But yeah, what was it? Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.